see what I do when I got the rock. Pause. I give it the platform to my friends, and I always have. Everyone's starving, a couple of people are fat. We're taking it back so everybody can eat. Movies, radio, books, everything. Fashion, everything. And when we have it, no one's gonna have a boss. Everyone's gonna be a boss.
No, it's Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. Welcome to the Forecast Podcast Network. This is Urban Kings and Queens, Season 2, Episode 2, with your own Mr. Wealthy himself. With Rashad is in the building. And we at the Wealthy store today, brother. And we here. Get ready for a great episode, great interview.
Some people that ain't the world, but to where we come from, it's like extreme wealth.
You gotta be able to compete, still sharp and still. You gotta get out there and you gotta earn your spot. It's not given.
I set examples. That's what I do with my team. So whenever you see Rose come and he speak highly of his team, if you a G or you a boss, you respect that.
Yeah. It's Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. Shout out to the Forecast Podcast Network, man. This Urban Kings and Queens Season 2, Episode 2. I got a Detroit legend, man, in the building, man. Headed to the GOAT style. Listen, I'm going to let you talk about this shit, man. Mr. Wealthy himself. Go ahead, introduce yourself, bro.
Just bought a new chopper can with some titties. Cash up, she gon' spend it on some titties.
Big Wealthy, all of the above. I like that GOAT status, though.
Oh, man, I don't mind. I call it how I see it.
When the music shit take all the way out, then I'm gonna start talking my shit.
You gonna talk your shit?
Money, I got power like I'm 50.
Let's let this play for a minute, though.
Bad bitch don't get a bag, she throw a hissy. He ain't shoot back, who gave Lil Fox a blicky. 13 with a sack up in my griffies. He a pussy, saw a nigga take his blicky. I can't leave the house without this shit too risky. I got juice up in the clip, don't want no Henny. I'm just dolo, got some bad bitches with me. Or the ones, let them bitches throw 'em with me. I got shooters in the whip case, shit get sticky. Can I hit it from the back, you so dicky. I'm the GOAT, I ain't paying for no pussy.
Hey, man, we at the Wealthy store, man, right around the corner from the crib. Most convenient shit for me ever. Let's get straight to it, man. I know you into the sports, man. Shout out to Q Rich. And know my first question this season is, when the first time you get buffed up, man?
My first pair of buffs.
First pair of buffs, bro.
See, when I was in the city, growing up in the city and shit, I was a city nigga, but I ain't want to be like a typical city nigga. You feel me? Then as I like started moving around and traveling and going to school out of state and seeing how infatuated people were with the Detroit culture, it made me embrace this shit because I feel like I'm just a born and raised real Detroit nigga, so I had to just start embracing it. So I got my first pair of buffs in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. But I used to hang around a lot of buff snatchers and shit, though.
Listen, I don't even think this generation know about that type of shit,
they
bro.
don't
Like,
really know.
when niggas is really getting shit snatched.
Yeah, I done seen them bitches fly off a lot of niggas' faces.
That's a fact. Wires, woods, if you just had a pair of Cardis, period, you had to make sure, you know, you was good. Where you grew up from, though, bro?
I grew up on the east side, 6 Mile. My whole family basically from 6 Mile. 6 Mile and Gunston. I grew up on Portlands and Connor, all the real 6 Mile niggas that know what that's at. So I was over there for majority of my life.
All right.
48205.
And then my bad, again, this Urban Kings and Queens, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nori, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got the blueprint from Nori show, Drink Champs for sure. I feel like it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of culture here in the city. A lot of people take our shit, so it's like we here to put the shine on us, you feel me?
Oh, for sure.
And we always start with high school, man. I always feel like, you know, in middle school you be in your bag, but in high school I feel like that's when you become yourself for real.
Indeed.
Where did you, like, because again, you got so much going on right now. Where was your mindset at in high school? And what high school did you go to?
I went to Cody High School over there on Joy Road. Shout out to all my Joy Road niggas. Yeah. Man, I thought I was going to the NBA. Like ever since I was little, like I really felt like I had a great chance of just going to the NBA. I'm like, man, if I hoop every day, work on my game every day, just, you know,
No,
I thought I was going to the NBA. I started doubting myself around like 11th, 12th grade. I started thinking a little more realistically and shit.
It'd be a lot of shit going on in high school too, though.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't no McDonald's All American. I'm barely all city. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, nigga got to start looking at the facts of this shit. But I knew I was cold as hell though. I just seen some stats. So you know, a lot of niggas don't even reach the stats that you was hitting in high school too. So I just I don't know.
We locked into a lot of the sports. Like, you know, you got your son, and I see that you've been training. Do you feel like we had everything that they got now, from the training to the trainers, the camps? I feel like we had more natural resources. Okay, like just going outside and just like my son to it. Don't really get enough outside shit. So he missing that part. Like pick him up, mess him up, sideline pop. Like I didn't have a nigga teach me footwork. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. Yeah. I watched basketball. I went outside and actually played. And hit niggas with moves that I actually seen. I played fucking NBA Live and Madden and shit, and I just naturally just got a lot of shit that. So I really feel like the kids nowadays, they got a lot of shit that we didn't have, but we had a lot of shit. We got this shit, and it's just, even when you talk about the NBA, when they talk about the certain toughness and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even saying that they not tough. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, pick them up, mess them up. I heard a football player talk about his pass and stuff. We was tackling with nothing, bro. Man, nothing. No helmets, nothing. Really trying to hit too. Like really on that. Facts. So of course you was watching basketball. Let's get straight to it. Your top 5 at that time in high school. Top 5, like NBA? NBA players. Man, I was a Tracy McGrady fan. Mm-hmm. I like Jason Kidd a lot. I always was a Jamal Crawford fan. You dropping some names, don't nobody really be saying. I was a Kobe fan. Like that though, Deuce. I was a Kobe fan. I was a Shaq fan. I was a Hakeem Olajuwon fan too, bro. That nigga had crazy ass footwork. The footwork it was crazy because everybody loved Shaq. And when I remember seeing Shaq cook. I got Shaq. But Shaq number 1. Top 3. What player? Like my top 5 all time is. Let's do it. I like Michael Jordan. Okay. LeBron, just off the longevity. Mm-hmm. Like niggas ain't doing the shit LeBron's doing. Shaq, just off. I actually seen with my own eyes niggas couldn't fuck with him. I seen 5 niggas trying to check that nigga. Fuck how his career, how you know how this nigga got, he was a big nigga. To hold that nigga off the trade. I seen that nigga literally wear niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact. Shaq in my top 3. And god damn. Crack it always get like this, don't it? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna touch. When I think of my next 2, I'm gonna come back to that. But that's my top 3 right there. I mean, it's not easy though, bro. And Michael Jordan. LeBron. So Jordan 1. Jordan 1 forever. Like I don't think no nigga can dominate the way he did as a guard. And I think you know what I think. Titles and shit like that. The defensive. He busting niggas' asses every year. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, did you ever see the Reggie Miller 30 for 30? Yeah. Like, them niggas was like, when Mike had retired, they was like, okay. Yeah. Niggas Mike was happy, gone. Bro. You feel me? It was like anybody can win the championship this year. Like, come on, man. Mike number 1. And they was pissed when he came back. Mike fucked up a lot of careers. No, I say that all. I said Jordan stopped a lot of niggas from getting rings, bro. Yeah, LeBron, he let a lot of niggas get rings. Facts. He even let Duncan get a ring like when he wasn't even supposed to. Duncan the most blessed nigga in the league. That nigga got rings in 3 different decades. So yeah. No, facts. So Ben, we going to Cody. What's next though? Cause I had somebody else. Shout out to J Rose. J Rose, he felt the same way, but I think he was in the 10th grade, and I'm just like, how do you again? We growing up in these neighborhoods too. Mm-hmm. We talk about the hit squads, the clown squads, all that. It wasn't none of the Bloods and Crips like that when we was coming up. No, we had our own shit. It was just straight street click shit. What was next for you after sports? Cause you got some work though. Still, like I see, regular niggas just don't be having that shit.
Yeah, like shit. I played a lot of basketball. I went to a Division I school.
Okay.
I was just fucking up a lot though.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? Like this shit was here. I played against NBA niggas. Niggas respect my game. And we all just didn't make it to the NBA. So
that's
shit,
a fact.
we all just
That
some
shit not
old-
easy
We
though,
all
bro.
just some old niggas with game right now. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. I don't really dwell on that shit too much. But after basketball shit, I just knew I was gonna be successful at something. I was always smart. Like my mama was a teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to mom.
So-
She be putting on too.
She used to be pressing me, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I used to be 8 years old, 7 years old, nigga, at the kitchen table crying, nigga, because she forcing me to learn
she
my
on that.
multiplications and
Facts.
shit like that. Nah, I just on that math shit like crazy as a grown ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I just knew I was gonna do something. I knew I was gonna be an entrepreneur though. That shit was always in me. Like, it used to be snowing. You know, we get our snow days, nigga. I used to be
Missing.
happy. Like, nigga, I'm about to go make me about 150,
Missing. I
nigga.
can't find nobody to shovel or
What?
do none of that.
I'm about to go make me a
Ain't
quick
no
150.
raking
My
no
mama, I
leaves.
have a fucked up report card or something, get suspended from school. I ain't buying you them Jordans this
You
weekend.
say you gonna get it?
It'll fucking snow. I'll be like, hell yeah, nigga. It didn't snow. I'm getting them bitches. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna figure it out. But nah, that's all I was on though. I just knew I was gonna be an entrepreneur. Shovel snow, cut grass.
All that.
Fucking I just did a lot of shit though, just growing up. I just always had those intangibles and shit, those qualities of a nigga who wasn't gonna really
Go get it. Shit.
be yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Without taking that route.
And I always liked the new scenery and new challenges and shit. I didn't mind like moving around and figuring shit out.
Well, of course you fucking with the music right now. We gonna get into that later. What was the top 5 artists back then?
Top 5.
I know I was a Cash Money head, and that
I'm a
was
Jay-Z fan.
Jay. Okay.
Hov,
Everybody.
like how I feel about Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Hov down there raised me type shit.
I feel like everybody on this bitch be saying we got the same.
Yeah, Hov down there raised me. Then like after that, it was just like I liked everybody. I just enjoy black culture and just how different
We go get
cities and regions just have their own culture, and it's just
I say it
pure-
all the time. I'd be pissed if I was white, bro. Like,
yeah,
if
just
I
pure
was
black.
any-
Like
if I
white
was
people are
some-
the same all across the board. You know what I'm saying?
unless they around us.
Unless they're around us.
Unless they around
they get
us,
they
bro.
get their sauce from us. But
And it ain't
black,
even just them, bro. Like I know some Arabs, the Chaldeans. As soon as they get around us,
they be
they
saucy.
be trying to get
And
away
they be
from their shit.
they be
Yeah.
taking off
Taking
our
off
shit.
quick.
Taking off over our shit.
I ain't trying to throw no shots
like-
at y'all, but it's the truth.
But yeah, black culture. I just enjoy black culture. I always
real.
embraced it, appreciated it, and shit. Like even with the Nas and Jay-Z beef, like that shit made me like Nas a little more. Like, damn, he on my nigga Hov ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my first time really just seeing Hov just get cut into like that. You know what
Real
I'm saying?
shit.
So that's
And even with that, bro, the difference now and then, bro, just like we ain't had YouTube, so we really had to catch shit when they showed the
catch
shit. You feel me?
I used to be, remember the tape recorders? You could
Facts,
record the
going
shit
to the
off
radio,
off the radio. Like
man.
niggas, like, yeah.
I was selling tapes, bro. Like you talk about making man line wire and all that
Mm-hmm.
shit. I was that. That was me.
I used to sell porn.
That's hard.
Like the DVD,
That's
remember
hard.
the DVD version
Yeah.
started coming
Pink, I
on
remember
the,
when Pinky,
PCs, yeah.
Pinky was the first one to hit our
We used to have
hood.
all that shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Used to really sell them
Hey.
bitches, nigga.
Shit, I remember when Pinky first hit the scene.
Yeah,
dog.
Pinky
Through now.
Pinky is a whole foot now. You know what I'm saying?
She's through now.
That bitch name right foot.
Man. But
outta here.
what I was about to say, but no, the culture for show is just different here, bro. We just did the interview with Tony Harrison, and he was saying the same thing. We gonna talk about the traveling stuff too. So, what was the first college you went to?
My freshman year, I went to Siena Heights. That was like
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
niggas won. Like we had so many guards at Cody that niggas ain't even know I was like a guard like that. Cause I used to have to play big.
Forward,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So coming out of my freshman year, it was either that or go JUCO. So I treated that Siena Heights shit like a JUCO. Went there 1 year, just worked on my game. Then I ended up getting recruited by Morehead State. That's a Division I, like the Ohio Valley Conference and shit. So I went down there for like a year and a half. And shit, school just wasn't my thing. Though,
I heard
you know what
it.
I'm saying? Like basketball literally was the only reason.
You went.
Like high school, it was like basketball and girls that motivated me to go to school. Like,
Oh, we got to go back real quick. Was you one of the jit niggas and shit, man?
never was a jitter, but I really got them feet low key.
Okay,
just
talk
from,
that shit. We always
like,
got to go there,
from like
man.
elementary, like
you
know
could
what
get
I'm
out
saying?
there, hit 3 moves, and get the fuck on.
I won some. I won a couple dance contests in my day.
Yeah, man.
Then I just started getting too tall for certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it, bro. So back to that. Was you traveling like when you was younger? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, that changed for me. Like, I used to travel with my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But then when you go to college, you on your own for real. You making moves on your own. Did you transition pretty good?
Yeah, I traveled a lot. Like my mom and my daddy, we traveled a lot like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just from going to Chicago. We used to go to Chicago like every summer. Go to Alabama every summer. We'd go to Atlanta every week.
Man, them Bama summers is
We
tough.
was doing like at least 3-4 trips a year.
Yeah.
That's good for like niggas growing up in our
Oh,
area.
facts. That's why I said, like,
You know
my
what I'm
family
saying?
from Alabama, so I remember us getting on that Greyhound down there, hot as shit, bugs, crack. But like I said, we seen different scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And that's how I started fucking with different music too, hearing all the South shit early down there. So at the back, how you get this Sag Nasty, bro? How that happen?
All right, so I end up having my son. So while I was going to school in Kentucky,
Was he born there?
no,
Okay.
he was born here. But I found out his mama was pregnant like the day before I went to school down there. Like,
you was still
in
hooping?
08. Yeah, I was just that shit fucking my head down there. I ain't tell my mama. That's back when you couldn't really be open with your parents back then. Like nigga,
Like now, man.
yeah, like nah. I feel like my son could tell me everything. Nigga. I ain't tell my mama down there till my baby mama was like 4 months. I think my daddy used to do security for Detroit Public Schools. This how he found out.
Through the school.
A nigga that went to the school, like, how you feel about being a granddaddy? That nigga like, what the fuck?
Dog.
Fuck?
Niggas don't
That
know
nigga
how to
called me
mind their
tripping, like,
fucking
why the
business,
fuck I
man.
found out you got a baby on the way through a motherfucker at the school. Like,
Did he tell your mama?
No, my mom was already knew. He
Oh,
called
okay, he
her
called.
like, and you already knew. Like,
Shit.
I was like, shit. I tell my mama it's up. We good. Fuck what dog talking about. But no, once I found out I had him and shit, I started like mentally. I just wasn't there no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's a different bag.
I was trying
bro.
to figure like, damn, nigga, I got 18 years of this shit, and I got a boy first try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I just ended up transferring to Saginaw Valley and shit. And that's why I don't be regretting that basketball shit. Like, I feel like if I would have stayed down there and been focused, the type of nigga I am, I would have, you know.
Would this be here?
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But I transferred to Saginaw. That's where I ended up meeting Cuddy, my nigga Ferg with Moneyball. I used to work with Moneyball at first,
That's
too.
crazy.
You know
I
what I'm
always
saying?
wondered how to, like, cause y'all tight as shit.
Yeah, I used to work with them early on and shit. So
That's
they
fire.
kind of,
Shout out to Moneyball,
yeah,
man.
so
We
working
into
with
that.
them kind of showed me the game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ended up transferring to Saginaw Valley. I was supposed to go out there and hoop, but that bitch was like a black college down there.
Now,
when
listen,
I got out
I
there.
was about to say,
Like, niggas was sleeping on Saginaw Valley. That bitch was like,
The
when I got out there, I'm
party,
like, dog, what the fuck? This bitch like an
niggas
HBCU,
wasn't ready
nigga.
for that shit, bro.
Man.
College period here, bro. Not everywhere. Let's get to it, man. You was probably one of the biggest party promoters at the time.
Yeah. That's when I got in my party bag when I got
What
up
year
there.
was that? That year, that's the.
I transferred when I got up here. I went to Saginaw Valley. I transferred there January 2010.
I feel like that's.
I went to the Icebreaker there. They had that bitch at the Doll Event Center. It's like a big ass, like a little. It's like Cobo Hall of Saginaw type shit.
Okay.
And I'm in that bitch just doing the math, like, hey dog, I feel like this nigga just made like 25,000
real
a night.
quick, man.
Like no cap.
Off
Like
college
in
students, though.
2010, I'm like, bro, this nigga made 20,000, dog. No cap. Then when I seen that, I'm like, bro, I'm throwing an icebreaker. Like, I want to do this shit.
Yeah.
Then them niggas started kind of getting old and shit, and like
That's the game of this
I feel
shit,
like they
man.
didn't take that shit. Like I really were like made that bitch my business. Like
No, you
the
got
party
to.
shit.
No, I mean, that's to me. That's I ain't gonna say it's the easiest bag, but somewhat when you a college student.
Yeah. You just leveraging your popularity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Quick.
niggas just be popular just to be popular and shit.
But
And
why not make money?
then
with it?
social media started. Like we still had Facebook and
We
shit.
started.
And Twitter
No,
though. Twitter. I always
Twitter
been
was
heavy
popping
on
that
Twitter.
back
Twitter
then,
was
yeah.
popping
That's
back
when Twitter was
when we was in
hitting,
college
man.
and shit.
Facts. But we was there when Instagram started. Top
Damn.
five.
Shout out to
party
Instagram. Y'all niggas
schools. Man, you hear me?
did me wrong, nigga.
That's
I
great.
got- But yeah,
Top 5 party schools, man. Icebreaker. We done had the icebreakers everywhere.
man. I feel like man, I enjoy
Everyone.
wherever the parties was at, I enjoyed them bitches. I never been to Ferris State though. My mama used to go to Ferris State. Like my mama had me young as hell.
I got a story with that shit.
So I used to have to take them long ass car rides and shit with her. I remember them bitches. That's how you know them bitches was terrible. Like you know how you
Oh,
young,
my
you
God.
remember trauma.
That was the
Like
trauma.
nigga, I'm like 3. Nigga, I remember being car sick every time. Like nigga driving all the way
I
up there
hate that
type
trip,
shit.
bro. I hate that trip.
That bitch was ridiculous. So I never really been to a Ferris party. I always heard about them.
so
But
nigga,
shit,
we-
Grand Valley, I love Grand Valley. The Grand Valley
Valley
like
was
my
it.
favorite school outside of like
I went to one party at Grand Valley.
man,
though.
Grand Valley. I made that motherfucker my home down there. I used to love going up there.
He did too, man. But I got a story for Ferris State. I won my first step show there, bro. And it wasn't no IOTAs there. So you know they super pissed. But man, we had a ball. I'm gonna just say that shit. We tore that bitch up, bro. But you said your mom went to Ferris?
Yeah, my mom went to Ferris.
That's crazy, bro.
She went to Ferris.
What I was about to say, so yeah, how you get in with 50? Elijah and everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I met you through them.
Yeah, so 50
a motherfucker,
50
bro.
went to Northwood.
Yeah.
But 50 was a good ass businman. You know what I'm saying? 50 don't see nothing but green. He don't give a fuck what fraternity you
He don't give a fuck
in.
about
He
none
don't
of
give
that
a fuck what color you are. You know what I'm saying? So, but Saginaw Valley was the school. It was closer to this. It was kind of close to the city. It was close to Flint. We had a good.
Everybody pull up.
We had a lot of Flint. That's how I really got hip to the Flint culture and shit. So, so once the Flint niggas started going crazy off the rap shit, it wasn't surprising to me because I was already familiar with the Flint culture and shit. Like Flint people, like them niggas used to be eating them strombolis and shit.
Man, that's the first thing they want to bring
them
up
niggas
when you
eat
pull up, bro.
strombolis and calling niggas chatty and all that type of shit like that. So I was already hip to that. So we got a high Flint population at Saginaw Valley. Then you know the Detroit population always high at every college.
Facts.
Then but 50 used to be throwing like his own fucking icebreaker. That bitch used to be like Saginaw Valley versus Northwood. And you know, niggas at Saginaw Valley didn't necessarily like that.
Don't none of them niggas. If you at the cut, don't nobody like 50 when it come to that shit.
Like,
They hate, especially the Greeks. That'd be the fucking funniest part
yeah,
about
the Greeks,
this shit.
the Greeks
hate
very
that nigga, bro.
territorial because them niggas did put in their little work in the classroom. They doing community service around that bitch. And nigga, you come and stepping on
Don't
our
let them
toes when it's
niggas-
time to make some paper. So I definitely understood.
I get it, but
But this what happened though. Like the niggas who didn't fuck with 50 and shit, I still fuck with them to this day. Them my guys still.
nah, facts.
Them niggas end up graduating. They stop giving a fuck about campus. They like, nigga, it's time to fuck college, nigga. It's time to
Niggas
work on my
leaving.
real life type shit.
Yeah.
So 50 tapped in like, what's up, nigga? You still doing parties? Shit. All them niggas that don't like me, them niggas just graduated, nigga, what's up? I'm like, shit, what's up? So shit, I ain't gonna lie, when I started fucking with 50, that's when I started making some real paper with that shit.
That's a fact.
I remember on a little light party split. Nigga made like, I think my first party was 50. I probably made like down there 5 bands.
Quick.
Quick.
Probably ain't even do shit either. Just post the flyer.
Niggas had social media, but I used to beat the fucking
But
campus
I
down.
am. I
I'm
was
sliding
about to
flyers.
say,
I'm
so
sliding
look.
flyers up under the dorm room doors, all that.
And that's
I
what I
beating that
tell
bitch
my
down.
little niggas now, bro. When we was at state, like that was just the easiest move. Then I feel like that's what they missing too. You ain't interacting with the females. You know what I'm saying? You ain't interacting with nobody. So you take a L like that. People be hype as hell trying to come to your shit. You know what I'm saying? When they feel like you chopping it up with them and shit like that.
For sure. Bro. I feel like in college, the fraternities kind of like they kind of like lose touch with like the general public.
No, that's a fact. Cause they act weird as hell, bro, and they be acting like they too good. Like, and that's why sure. That something 50 put me hip too early. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, but I ain't even that type of nigga anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas be losing cheese like that too, bro. I tell the frats all the time, us not doing shit together, we losing, bro.
No, for sure.
Like, it don't make sense for real. Them niggas be having them petty ass beefs and shit. So I fuck with the niggas in Lansing somewhat. Them niggas is, you know how that shit be though, bro. Like, them niggas can't stand college students. But everything was straight. Did you become Boy Jesus?
Man.
In Saginaw. Where the
I go ball, bro?
Boy Jesus, man.
Man, when I got the Saginaw, nigga, I had crazy ass waves, bro. Like,
facts.
No cap.
Facts. I remember that.
I had crazy waves.
You wasn't even at Saginaw when you went bald, though.
No, I was at Saginaw.
You was? All right.
I had crazy ass waves. And I don't know what happened. My shit just started going. Like, I seen it going before anybody seen it going. And I already had a bald head before when I was younger, so I knew the shape of my head type shit. I knew I had a good head for a bald head. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it. I pray,
like,
man.
shit.
My shit gonna be fucked.
Before I walk around with like a crazy hairline and niggas and wearing hats all the time, I'm about to just cut my shit bald. So I don't know. It was an easy transition for me. I started cutting my shit low.
Did your life change after the name, dog?
I'm gonna tell you how I got the name. I'm just telling you how I got the bald head first.
Cause you turned the fuck up.
So boom. I cut the baldy. I probably had the baldy for like 2 years. Then we was about to throw a white party. And I was, like I said, social media was crazy. Back when we was in college, that shit was like...
hitting for real.
So to promote the white party, I'm like, I'm about to come in that bitch looking like Boy Jesus type shit. And I changed my Instagram name to Boy Jesus, and that shit was just like...
That was crazy.
It was funny to people. It rubbed people the wrong way. It was just like an attention grabber. But cause my shit was Rashad BF. Like my little party promoting company was Born Fly Entertainment and shit.
Okay.
So it was Rashad BF at first. Then I changed it to Boy Jesus. Then I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to just let that shit.
That's crazy. People was pissed, huh?
People was pissed. People
like
that. I was getting more love for it than niggas was mad, but there was a couple people like, wow, like still to this day, niggas, it be like, why would you do that type shit? Like, I ain't trying to, like, if you gonna be like somebody around this bitch, why not be like Jesus? You feel me?
That's
like,
a fact. Out of anybody else,
shit,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Call yourself anybody else.
But yeah, and I'm just a chill nigga for real. I don't do too much. Facts. So I needed something to market me, to market who I was type shit. But yeah, I changed. I did that shit in 2013. 2013. That shit just stuck.
I feel like I remember that white party flyer too.
I think we had it at Saginaw Valley, a white party. That bitch slapped too.
So I remember when we met. We met at the hookah. I mean, we always bumped, but I remember we met at the hookah bar downtown. I forgot what that bitch was called, bro. This is when the pop-up shops really started hitting here. Fuck, on Wayne State campus or whatever.
At Lie. I think it's like LA or Lie.
Yep. Yeah,
like
it was something like that for sure.
I never know how to pronounce that, but
the original Wealthy logo, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember I hit you like, no sir. I'm like, bro. Cause I remember I bought the hat. Me and Ika copped the hats. What's the logo? You want to put it out there?
It was because we started off as mentally wealthy, but I just felt like that shit wasn't fashionable. Like, damn, where I'm gonna put this long ass word at? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And,
the Scully was hard though, shit.
And it was like a brain. It was a brain with a $100 bill in there. Yep. Then niggas so goofy and shit, and I'm like thick skinned, but I'm like low key sensitive too when I be thinking some shit.
We all are, bro.
You know, like you an artist is always sensitive about their fucking art. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was like, damn, that bitch like a nutsack on your head type shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Then it was like more than one person said that shit. I'm like, all right, dog wasn't even being funny, so I just scratched it. My NBA nigga told me that shit was weak.
Shit.
Cause I played with Kenneth Fareed down at Moorhead, and when I showed him, he came to play the Pistons. He always just give me some tickets and shit to come see him play the Pistons and shit when the Nuggets came in town. I showed him. He like, man, that shit ass. I'm like, damn. That shit kind of hurt my feelings, so I thought I was on to some shit.
But
then I just went to the drawing board like,
that.
If I can get this nigga to like my shit, it's up.
And that was the first person who rocked the shit, right?
Yeah. So then they came back like the next season. But it was like early in the season though. They played the Pistons late in the season one year.
I remember that year.
Like the spring, like April or March or something. Then the next season was like early, like November they played. So it was the same year type shit.
Yeah.
So I came back, I got the box logo on the nigga and shit like that. That nigga like, this shit hard as hell. Then I remember when I pulled up on him and shit, I had put that bitch on on like a crew neck. That bitch was like an olive crew neck, and I put a black logo on it.
Man, to this day, bro, that nigga Nick had one of the hardest crew necks, bro. Y'all made that nigga, dog.
Yeah, he
the
white in that bitch.
The white with the red and gold glitter on that bitch.
That bitch
bro.
was brown and gold. It
was the iota shit, man.
He went crazy on that. He went to go perform with that.
That's when he was this popping too, man. That bitch was hard. So how did the box come up, man? Like,
I just was always into like streetwear, and I was always into like box logos. Like my Boy Jesus logo in college was a box. It was Boy Jesus with a box because that's easy to read. You know what I'm saying?
Simple.
Like
man.
everything. And Revolt TV. That's what really got me.
Facts.
Revolt.
I ain't even peep.
Revolt was always in a box. Then I
Hey,
was I was hip to Supreme and all that shit, but I ain't really think nothing of it. But it was really Revolt because I love Diddy. Like Diddy a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
that's your man's, ain't it?
it was really that. I'm like, boom, I'm about to put Wealthy in that bitch. Boom. Then I got to switching the colors with that shit. I found the dog ass t-shirt, man. You know
you gotta
City
shop
Tees.
around.
Shout out City Tees.
Oh, my dog City, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. Shout out to
City,
City, man.
City really City really put me in my bag. And I just kind of like went from there for real.
I ain't seen City in a minute, bro. That's like when everything was fucked up. That's what my go-to, man. If I needed something to go to, bro, I'm definitely going to City Crib and be there for like 3 hours for one shirt.
Sitting there all day.
Because we about to talk
Talk about some
forever, man. So again, because again, the City fucking with you, right? This before Kenneth pulled up. How did that happen? Like, was it because of the party? Like, the party promo?
Yeah, I was still in the parties. I was on the parties.
You felt like it was easy for that?
Yeah, because if it's your party, niggas are looking to see what you're wearing. You feel me? Then this how I played it. I know how niggas in the city be when it's some city shit. Like if they know you own some shit or you're doing some shit, they not gonna really support it like how they support some shit that they think like some out of town shit or some real like name brand shit. So I'm already like a Jordan sneakerhead ass nigga. So I'm fucking wearing all my mics and crispy ass shit with the crispy ass Wealthy tees and shit. Niggas like, damn, where the fuck you getting them bitches from? Nigga, I already had a Instagram set up looking
it ain't even your shit.
Clean as hell. I got a website up. Like, I'll be ordering that bitch from here. So I was picking up online orders.
That's
like
hard, bro. I ain't gonna
organically. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then niggas just started gravitating to it.
Fucked up when you think about it though. Like, why we gotta do this shit like this, bro? But it makes sense though.
Man, it be like that sometimes.
Do,
you gotta, when you know your city and you know how people operate around this bitch, you gotta finesse your way into this shit.
It's crazy, bro.
Then I knew all the rap niggas and shit from just booking them niggas through
the parties and shit.
Giving them niggas. I think Ray was the first nigga I gave some shit.
Okay.
Then DZ had popped up on the scene. I pulled up on DZ with.
And that was the first video. What was the first video y'all did? Like y'all was in, and that bitch was just.
Man, DZ really turned.
I think it was DZ.
DZ really turned our shit up because that nigga was on fire when he first came out, and
That show you how fast shit go.
Like
too.
them niggas thought he owned that bitch. That's when like Detroit rap like started like
Yeah, for real.
like niggas started appreciating Detroit rap. They used to be like, this shit sound like some Detroit shit. Like it was a bad thing. Like I always like,
Bro, we used to lose shows because we stroll into Detroit shit. Like no bullshit, bro. And I put this on my life, dog. It ain't that serious, but niggas used to hold us for that shit. And now everybody doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they love this shit.
Man, everybody do. Top 5 Detroit artists, man.
Like right now.
Nah, back then. Cause again, I feel like go ahead. Back then.
It's like different like layers of that shit. You had
sure.
like that Street Lord era.
We can go back
that
to
rock bottom, Street Lord rock bottom. I don't like to rank them out because like I said, I
feel
always
it.
appreciate
It's
it.
so
and embrace
different,
it.
bro.
Like, I used to fuck with the Street Lords. I always tell niggas G-Rock was my favorite
That's
Street Lord.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, G-Rock was my favorite Street Lord. Everybody loved Blade. Blade like Michael Jordan. Then you got, hey, all right, besides Jordan, who your favorite?
Right,
like, that's how G-Rock was. Then I like the Big Herc now. Then it started like gradually. I like that Street Lord Wine, K-Deezy. You know, I went to school on Joy Road, so
that shit, man.
them niggas was K-Dog me to death. Jesse James. Nigga, I'm like, I used to fuck with Jesse James heavy too.
No, I remember when K-Deezy first dropped though.
Yeah,
man.
then it started gradually, you know what I'm saying? Then the Live Boys.
Listen.
Then it was just like a void for a minute after that.
Doughboys, then the Team East. Dusty McFly.
Mm-hmm.
You an Eminem fan?
I appreciate Eminem.
That's a great political answer.
I appreciate Eminem.
No,
I don't be too critical of Eminem.
Royce?
I appreciate Royce.
That's
I remember Royce used to be fucking with the Street Lords on the Detroit channel.
Yeah, heavy.
You know?
What was it, 7 Mile to Belle Isle?
But look though, Royce used to be claiming Oak Park and shit though.
That's a
back
fact.
then. Niggas don't be knowing, but we, you know.
That's a fact. Look at Crack shaking his head. He did. Yeah.
That niggas used to be claiming Oak Park. But yeah,
Team East of Doughboys, man. Let's get straight to it, man. If they did a versus, who gonna win?
Oh.
And that bitch at Cold like that bitch. And where we going with it? Little Caesars Arena. Set it up, bro. I know you got the power, man. Let's set that up, man.
All right, the Doughboys. I feel like the Doughboys had laid a hell of a foundation out.
But
like,
the shit these Team East niggas is doing
they
right
kicked
now,
down some doors.
they did for sure.
They kicked like I feel like
The
Doughboys was the first group, like the first rappers that the whole city just embraced.
Fucked with.
Like nigga, I was going to pay $20 at a press play for a fucking CD.
And them niggas came out of nowhere though, bro.
Chances, I was when them niggas was
Chances
dropping. This how I know I'm a real Detroit nigga. Because when them niggas was dropping, I was in Kentucky, so I wasn't even really like feeling it.
Yeah.
Like how niggas that was here was feeling it. But I'm hearing this shit like these niggas hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? But
Beast Mode first drop.
I don't know, but that'll be good to see though.
No, I think it'll be fire, bro. Especially like everybody cool and fucking with each other now. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like collectively as a group, the Doughboys
catalog
word up got the best catalog.
Because
but individually with the East Side niggas,
that's what I said.
What grew out of what they had, that shit can't be fucked with.
The shit Babyface doing right now,
Babyface, Icewear, nigga. Icewear was on fucking Welcome to Our Side and shit. Niggas probably, you know, Icewear.
He was for sure.
Even Dame Dot.
I mean, I got hip to them through listening to Vezo though. So, you know, I always figured that was the whole thing. Like, Peasy dangling and all that shit. Like, that's tough, bro.
Man, I remember Clarity 1 when I first heard Biz, Clarity 1. That's why I'm like, oh, shit, this about to be like our... I was telling niggas, like, this nigga about to be like Blade Icewood around this bitch. Because he was, like, the first individual artist to really get the going.
Talking crazy too, man.
He was the first like individual nigga.
And I feel like with me, that's when strip club shit was like really, really going in too, man. Like shit.
But nah, them niggas they did what they supposed to do, like for the culture. Their contribution to Detroit culture was like I don't like putting niggas against each other, but
No, I feel it. No,
the
I'm talking straight music.
Yeah,
shit.
Doughboys laid that foundation. As a group, I had to give it to the Doughboys. But as
individual shit.
Individual,
because it's only pay for real on the individual shit.
Yeah, pay.
He kind of on his own on that. You know what I'm saying? No knock to nobody, but
yeah,
pay
took
like, it there.
If you really want to look at it, I don't know how to really what to compare it to, but yeah, pay took off individually, but on
them niggas,
the East Side niggas was so hard,
man. I didn't think it was gonna get there either. Like where is that now for real? Man, I did not think it was gonna get to where they at.
Me personally, I was wondering when was it gonna get there because them niggas was just too sweet to me. Like Easy is too hard.
No facts.
Ray always been hard. When Ray dropped Legend and all that shit, I'm like, oh yeah, it's on the flow. And
it's crazy because the thing that took this shit, this show going so out the loop, but nigga, the first time he did what's the Rolling Loud. And I'm seeing these white people going fucking crazy off this nigga, bro. I said, when you got them, it's a wrap.
Yeah. They doing, there's some shit going on around here right now, bro. I love it, though.
I love it. But we going back to Wealthy, man. Y'all got hella celebrities, hella athletes rocking shit. The White Howard come out of nowhere wearing y'all shit. It was All-Star Weekend, right? Or was it, no, they was in the championship.
Man,
it was one of them, bro.
One of them, dog. The white popped up.
I just remember.
Shout out to my plug, though.
Yeah.
Killer Cam. She know what she is. She plugged this with him.
Oh, shit. That's hard.
Yeah, Detroiter plugged us with him.
That's hard.
Detroit area we run this bitch, though. But
I don't like niggas disrespecting Dwight like that, man. Like he wasn't one of them. But go ahead.
Yeah, Dwight was one of them though. For sure. He fucked himself trying to go play with Kobe.
Facts.
But yeah,
you don't think the surgery fucked him up?
No, I feel like him leaving Orlando fucked him up. That was treating that nigga like a lord down there.
Yeah.
Like when you go to some shit that wasn't shit and you make it some shit,
I feel that way.
You different.
I feel that way about Kawhi, man.
Then you went somewhere. You go to fucking Lakerland
where Kobe is dominating.
Where it's fucking legendary shit going on. Yeah. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about what you did in Orlando,
That's
nigga.
A fact.
And you got my nigga Kobe injured.
And you know he was kind of childish too.
Lame as hell, bro. Man, nah, you about to have me on the white ass, bro. Shout out to the white.
Who else you got? See, Marlon Wayans came through.
Man, he ordered online. I thought that shit was fake. I'm looking at it online like, damn, this Marlon Wayans. Like literally, Marlon Wayans' name popped up in our system and shit. I had ran a crazy ass ad.
I heard he be on that though.
Look, I ran an ad for the motherfucking them black and orange ones.
Oh, the glass. What's them breakers called? And what's the bitches called?
Them bitches called the Shatterback.
Shatterback boards, yeah.
So I ran an ad for them bitches, and the ad went so crazy. That's when our online like really started going crazy and shit. And, Marlon Wayans bought that shit. I thought it was fake because he ordered like 2X. I'm like, what the fuck? Then Cuddy like, man, you know that nigga in Hollywood, them niggas be wearing all type of bullshit.
Big ass shirt with some little ass
so
pants.
I'm like, fuck it. Then he just ended up popping up with that picture right there.
That's hard. Shout out to Cuddy, man. I ain't even bring that up. How did y'all start it together? Or how did that happen?
Man, Cuddy was just, Cuddy from Saginaw. So Cuddy really like that nigga in Saginaw type shit. Mm-hmm. Like, and I was
Cuddy
like,
that nigga period though, no cut, bro.
Yeah, so I was like one of them niggas who like peeped it just from hanging with this nigga. Like, god damn, I couldn't even like go to the mall with that nigga. Like, I didn't like going to the mall with Cuddy and Saginaw.
Everybody saying what up.
Cause this nigga stopping to talk to everybody in that bitch for 5 minutes though. You know what I'm saying?
5 minutes.
Niggas are going that bitch for like, it could be a 10, 15 minute trip, bro. He gonna make an hour and a half. Yeah. Fucking with him. So I'm like, then this nigga Cuddy, we threw a fucking Valentine's Day party up there. That was the first time I threw a party with that nigga. He really carried that bitch. Had the whole sag in that bitch. Them niggas probably got I think niggas got the shooting outside that bitch though. But I'm like, oh, we got some shit going on. We can control these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy too, bro? Like niggas always think it just be Detroit that be on that, bro. Every fucking city in this state be on that
everybody
type of shit,
in Michigan.
dog.
I feel like Detroit niggas are the most
calm niggas out of
polished,
here.
good niggas out of all the Michigan niggas.
I swear, bro. I say it all the time. Like I said, I brought that Lansing shit up because we got into a big ass scrap with them niggas, and this shit was crazy.
That's because this what it is, but I don't think it's like that no more. I think it's more of we got like Michigan unity now.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But like when we was in college and shit, like niggas used to be very territorial.
Niggas
Like,
hated that
hey,
shit,
y'all Detroit niggas not about to be coming to Saginaw,
Making
Lansing,
fucking money and shit. Like
Battle Creek,
Kalamazoo, another one,
Grand,
man.
them Grand, hey, I done
Grand
seen
Rapids-
Grand Rapids
Grand
niggas,
Rapids
bro.
turn up too, man.
I done seen Grand Rapids niggas wreck a whole fucking party up there, bro. Like crazy as hell. Like we in there, like Grand Valley was a wild times, bro. Like it was two wild ass parties. Like I done seen Grand Rapids niggas wrecking niggas in that bitch. Like we just in a party, just
Watching
I'm looking
niggas
like
get whooped through that.
we got our little four. I'm like, man, y'all niggas come over here, y'all about to get it. We chilling, watch y'all beat everybody ass.
I
We
swear,
chilling,
listen,
nigga.
I'm gonna send you a clip of I got an episode saying the same exact shit in Land. We at a party. It's one nigga, big as hell. One Lansing nigga came through whooping shit, bro. And he had like 5 niggas with him, but they did not swing unless it was like, nigga, bro, they beat the whole club ass,
Man,
bro.
for real, bro.
They looked at us like, y'all good? We like, shit, yeah.
Gucci, yeah.
We
Y'all
out.
niggas doing y'all thing in this
He
bitch.
like, I don't want no smoke with none of this shit that's going on right now, bro.
Because you get to getting on their ass, they gonna get to popping that bitch up.
So
though.
no, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. So this a different situation, bro. We security lived there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't set the play where they locked half the frat in the club. Like, let us clear this out first type shit. Man, it's like 7 of us versus 40 Lansing niggas, bro. They done caught the niggas like, yo, they outside type shit. Man, that was probably one of the worst situations I ever been in, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no
Detroit,
bullshit.
I feel like Detroit niggas definitely the
Yeah.
most
We
calm, polished. We some sneaky gangster ass niggas around here.
Gangster.
Like it be so much beef going around. around
Niggas
this
don't
bitch.
even be knowing it
That's
till
why
it
I
pop
don't even
up,
be
man.
wanting to even go nowhere with niggas. Like
Facts.
I gotta stay with my same group of niggas, bro. Cause you have been got popped fucking with some niggas that you ain't even know in a crazy beef. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy, bro. I be trying to think in my head like where we go. You got so much shit going on, bro. Like seriously, bro. So now we got the store. Shout out to Stan too. You know y'all was you
Oh
was
yeah,
fucking with
shout out to Stan.
for a minute.
Stan took us to the next level. Stan
No,
Man, Stan used to be in that little ass room.
I
nigga,
remember,
in Dearborn,
yeah.
getting it in. Stan and
oh,
bossed
I ain't even
up.
talking about Dearborn shit. I was talking about when y'all was on 7 Mile. When y'all on 7 Mile in Southfield for a minute?
That was before.
Oh, that was before that. Okay.
Dearborn was before there. That's
Okay,
when she
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Damn, I'm about to get a store."
Oh, see, yeah, I
I'm
ain't
like,
hit.
oh yeah, it's time, shit.
Oh, that's hard, but you get this. You and Stan, but definitely stepped the game up. Both of y'all going crazy with the stores. How did it feel though? Did you feel like you was prepared? Cause it's a big move and a big step.
This would let me know I needed a store, cause I had a little trap van. I followed up all the little OGTs, had about 50, 60 of them in there, and just be trapping out that bitch or staying house the whole day, having niggas pull up for custom shit all day. Like, and I leave out that bitch with like $1,200 in one day type shit. Like,
That's
god
hard.
damn.
That's hard.
Then online orders, like I fuck around them in the made some paper online. Then niggas is pulling up all day, getting 2-3 shirts. It got to the point where they wanted motherfucking kid shirt. I'm like, I ain't got no kid
I
shirt.
remember
They
him
pulling
for
up
that
with
shit.
their own kid shirt.
You know,
still
that's the
paying
toughest
the
shit.
tab,
That's
like
crazy.
on that bitch. Like they really fuck with
Playing
that shit.
adore prices for the kids shit.
So
Take pictures and shit.
no, it's a store on the east side called the Spig. I think I put a couple shirts in there.
That's for the kids.
No, just
period. Okay,
men's
to
tees.
help out.
I don't know how many I put in there, like 50 or some shit. Dropped them off. That nigga called me like, "That bitch is gone, bro." I'm like, "Damn, that bitch is gone. I just dropped them bitches off like yesterday. Like, them bitches out of here." So that day forward, I'm like, this was like July 2018. I'm like, damn, I gotta find a store. So I just strapped my nuts on and just started looking. Then everybody was just like, damn, where the store is? Like, people was asking me, like, they thought niggas was getting them bitches from a store. Cause I had the little clear bags and shit. Like, the flyer in that bitch. Like, it looked like that kid just got that bitch from a store type shit. Niggas screenshotting it, putting it on their story. Like, people just seeing it on Instagram crazy.
Shout out to
like,
Instagram again.
I'm like, damn, I need a fucking store. I told Cuddy, like, man, it's time for a store. Then I started looking at stores. Them niggas saying crazy ass prices, $5 per square foot and shit. I'm like, God damn.
That's
damn.
what I said. This shit be different.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I was trying to do one. I hit y'all up about that shit, man.
I remember. But I was familiar with this area and shit down here, like this little downtown Ferndale / Oak Park area.
You caught it
and
at
shit.
the right time for sure.
And you know, a nigga credit fucked up, all type of shit. So I wasn't really trying to go through all that. I wasn't trying to go through all that realtor shit where they got to run your credit. So I rolled past this motherfucker. This bitch had an old school for rent sign on it. And I looked in here like, damn, this bitch ain't look shit like this.
Oh, y'all put some work into this shit for sure.
I looked in this bitch. Then called her. And she just told us the rent price. I'm like, God damn, that shit cheap as hell. And I'm looking around, seeing how much work we was going to put in this. Cuddy been buying houses, doing all type of shit. Shout out to Cuddy. Cuddy a hustler motherfucker.
So
I think about it.
He used to the fixing up the
Yeah.
cribs
That
and shit.
nigga like, I got a nigga right now. This nigga can do this. We can punch. We can
remember
punch
the
all the material. You feel me? Niggas that punch like $15,000 worth of material,
Do it,
nigga, for
man.
a little nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to Home Depot, man.
yeah, shout out to Home Depot.
I remember when them cars was going crazy. I wasn't
what
even.
Lowe's?
I'm sick. I missed that shit, man.
Man.
I needed that shit.
It was just perfect timing for real.
No,
So
facts.
we put this bitch together. Then the vibe, Detroit, an artistic ass town
No,
and
facts.
shit. So
Shout out downtown right now too, looking lit as
yeah,
hell.
shout out to
man.
Sheefy McFly. 'Cause
Sheefy.
He the one that did this shit.
Sheefy been. I remember when Sheefy was rapping, man.
He still rapping.
I'm
Sheefy do
saying
everything.
he
And,
was doing
bro,
the shows with Kurt.
Sheefy was in this bitch, painting this bitch barefoot. I was like, oh, this nigga. barefoot.
That's the artist shit, man. I'm
This
telling
nigga
you.
out here with his
Craig,
feet
what
out,
was
bro.
Sheefy shit? The eating sushi, smacking hoes, bro.
Man, like for real, but yeah, that nigga. But that was my whole vision for this bitch is just for some city shit. You see, we got the Coney Dogs, the D Hat, the Money,
No, this shit hard though,
the
bro.
White Buffs, the Woods. The Welcome to Detroit. We got the fucking behind the TV. We got the fucking Renaissance. We got the little Cadillac right there. The Fago. We just got like
All Detroit shit, man.
Detroit shit in here, and I feel like we set like the tone of how niggas wanted their stores look and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely. I ain't gonna, yeah, I ain't gonna do that, but yeah, for sure. Niggas stores, niggas look at this as a blueprint.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, I don't be tripping on like getting the credit and shit like that. It's like if you know, you know. I don't
No,
be tripping.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? I get love outside. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be tripping on.
Did Cuddy kind of get you in that lane where it's like, yo, I'm doing this with All Star JR? Did you look at that like, all right, because y'all work great together from the outside looking in? Did y'all talk about that when you looked at Jug?
Man, this how me and Cuddy is. We gonna do some individual shit too.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna call me, bro. How you feel about me doing this? I'm gonna tell him the pros and cons. You feel me? Well, I was thinking the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
But niggas got confidence. Niggas got.
No, facts.
Once you put your feet on the floor, bro, it's up. You know what I'm saying? So him and JR got the going. I already was a JR fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey,
top
bro,
10 for me.
this young nigga right here hard. He talking so crazy. You feel
Crazy
me?
as
I used to be
fuck.
like, this nigga talking
Crazy
crazy.
as fuck.
I like, bro, this nigga talk like a
It was different though,
like,
bro.
yeah,
I
that
don't know
nigga-
what it was.
Dog,
It
JR
was
like a.
it was like West Coast Detroit for me, bro.
This was JR like a fucking ratchet ass payroll. Like
No,
if payroll was
if
like
payroll was on tip like that.
super turned. You feel me?
Facts.
That nigga like a super turned up payroll, bro. Like that's what that nigga already remind me of. Like the evolution of pay. You
And
know what I'm saying?
they pulled up to they did our What they do, say, our pep rally. They came and did our pep rally. Had that bitch going crazy. Cuddy showed love, was taking pics with the kids and shit like that.
Yeah. But shit, all this shit just always tied into
Together.
the culture and the party shit, like the fashion. Niggas talking to we hand in hand in with rap niggas all day with the clothes.
It only makes sense
We
business wise.
understand the fucking business of music, like it just happened.
And you know what's crazy too though, bro? Y'all not them type of niggas either. Like y'all not rude. Y'all not disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get no negative energy and shit like that. So I could see it being easy for real. Cause like even with cause I didn't even know Cuddy though. You know what I'm saying? When I did the branded I felt bad. I gave you the award for at my event, the branded event.
I remember that.
And I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I met him there type shit. And I'm just like, damn, that's crazy this whole time.
No,
I
for
didn't know
sure,
we had
he
a part.
very, very intricate in.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? It's like he do a lot of shit that I can't do, and I do a lot of shit that he
And
probably
vice
can't
versa,
do.
man.
Or he probably can do it, or I probably can do it, but why the fuck would I do it if I know my dog can do it better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what type of relationship we got, type shit.
Y'all hit the road a lot too, man. How's that, bro? It's always fun getting out there, seeing, like you said, we like black culture, period. It ain't always just about Detroit shit. I love Miami. I love the South, period, to be honest, man. What's the best place y'all done been when it comes to wealthy, going with y'all artists, just living, period?
Man, it'd be like everywhere be great.
But y'all should lit. I'm sure it's, you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere be great.
No,
Nigga, Ohio be fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a nigga ever said that.
I had Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati.
Ohio be fun, nigga.
Ohio fuck with us now too, though. Heavy.
Ohio like
Ohio
South
fucking with
Michigan, nigga. That's what the fuck Ohio is right now, nigga. Ohio banging this shit out Jug hard right now. I'm looking at the statistics.
It'd be the most random cities that I'll be seeing be banging that nigga shit. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? But I always tell people though, bro, like people outside the city go fuck with our shit way more before we grab it here sometimes.
Man, we got a lot of options here.
Cause Wisconsin fuck with us heavy for some reason.
We just had a show in Wisconsin.
They fuck with us, bro.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, man.
Nigga, Chicago, like our second highest
Oh, that's crazy.
streaming city after Detroit.
So I got a question, cause I know Chicago niggas really ain't fuck with us. Was that Sada and Von, did they kind of help that shit a little bit when they dropped their shit, or was it before that?
Man,
something before that?
it's never. I don't think it's ever. It
Been
ain't.
that?
It ain't no
Okay.
Detroit Chicago beef. It's like Chicago niggas respect our culture,
There we go then.
and Detroit niggas respect their
Cause
culture.
I love Chicago, bro.
I love
I
Chicago.
love Chicago for sure.
That's just all. That's what it really is for real.
Y'all did anything in New York yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't really see us too much. I ain't seen nobody like really talk about going like, you know how New York
Man, New York niggas
They-
don't give a fuck about shit, but New York.
nigga. That's what I'm saying. They don't respect nobody.
They
for
do.
real. But
They-
you gotta,
I ain't-
you gotta
like,
be
they be
hitting,
giving
though.
they be giving Detroit niggas our props or
Oh,
whatever.
no.
But them
What's
niggas
the
so
name? Fuck with us so heavy. What's Gilly cousin name? Wallow, bro.
He from Philly.
He
though.
from Philly. I know. I'm just saying, like even Philly though, like Meek and them fuck with us heavy too.
Yeah. Like they be respecting this shit because you only can find the type of niggas we are here.
No,
you know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. And that's why when we travel, they know
And they be like,
who we are.
they can't even really. We don't be too loud. We don't be on our. No,
Some
it
of us
be
do.
real life killers. Be mild mannered as fuck. Like nigga be like, hey, you know that
And the
nigga got
nigga
like
ain't even
5
gonna know-
bodies.
you
Like
hear
what?
me? Like,
What the fuck? This nigga. I'm glad I was nice to this nigga, man.
That's why you gotta respect everybody,
Gotta respect
bro.
niggas. Detroit niggas is
Everybody,
like
man.
silent, everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So right now, I know we asked earlier. Right now, who you fucking with on the sports shit? NBA. Cause that's tough too. Like we talk about an
I'm a
all-time
Trae Young
fun.
fan. I've been going to Atlanta
Okay.
Hawk games like a motherfucker. Then they just got
They
the
got
nigga
that.
Murray.
That's a hard pick. I
I'm ready to
I
get
like Miami, and I wanted. I
I'm
wanted
ready to
Miami.
get season tickets to them niggas shit. Them niggas are
You see that shit that
exciting
went
ass
viral?
team.
The little oop shit they did.
Yes, that
That
shit
shit
was sweet as hell.
Crazy.
Yeah, I
bro.
want to see how that shit play out. I
So
like
we
the
got Trae Young.
Hawks. I like the Pistons. They doing they little building.
We about to be hard. We about to be tough.
The Pistons got they finally doing a real rebuild. Instead
real
of trying
one.
to go get one of them old ass watch niggas.
Oh, I was so pissed when they was talking
They
about
stay
Westbrook.
doing
dog.
that shit, bro.
When they was saying we was getting Westbrook, I'm like, here we go, man.
Nah, we building from the ground, from the draft.
The right way.
We building up, so I'm excited to see the Pistons. Of course, the Pistons is my team. I like the Bulls. I like Luka.
Mm-hmm. Luka turned up. He used to do shit that pissed me off, but he showed me he really on that in the playoffs.
I like that.
Luka hard.
When them niggas got rid of that one girl from North Carolina State. What the fuck is his name?
He went to the Knicks.
When they got rid of that nigga, bro, I was confused. Like, I liked him. Then I started really watching Luka. Like, damn, this slow ass. Wherever he from, this nigga got gang,
that nigga
bro. Step back, beat, slow as hell, crazy, shooting that bitch. But I just enjoy basketball, bro. I enjoy this
you
shit,
enjoy
bro.
everything. You living life. Listen, when life is good, y'all, we ain't talking about what we don't like. We enjoy every fucking thing.
I'm enjoying this shit, man. I'm enjoying KD. Struggle without Curry. Like that nigga fighting for his life out there. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with KD, but I enjoy watching that shit. Like, damn, KD.
Because he thought you think you that.
Bro, he that, but it's just be, this shit
to,
really hard. Nigga.
It
this
is,
shit
bro.
A team effort.
It is, bro. Like
he
that.
Done bumped into, you done went to the East and bumped into Giannis, nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I tell people, like, when we was talking about Shaq. Go ahead. What you was about
to say? Tatum them grew up.
Man. Long time. And that's, again, they grew up, though. They stayed together. They figured some shit out. And they still young as hell, though. That's what people don't understand. You can't even say. What can you say about that?
Can't say shit.
I think, what, dog, 23? Jaylen Brown, 23 years old.
I know them niggas 25, 20.
Like, come on, man. But I was about to say, we was talking about Shaq, though, bro. But I said Giannis had one of them games that I was like, damn, that last when they won a championship. That nigga was checking everybody on that Phoenix team.
Man, I want
had 50.
Chris Paul might not. I love Chris Paul. I love Devin Booker game, bro. That nigga so with sweet, Booker, dog.
But they ain't getting it, bro. I'm sorry. They didn't.
Hey, the NBA really loaded now.
No, I love it, bro.
I used to always be like, damn, what's gonna happen when Kobe retired? What's gonna happen when LeBron retired? Nigga, we just enjoyed the whole playoffs with no LeBron.
Enjoyed that shit. Fire ass playoffs, bro. Jimmy Butler turned up, but he dropped the ball. Tyler Hero.
Philly.
Philly. Hey, Philly slept on this year.
I love Embiid.
Philly slept on this year.
I just
for
be
sure.
enjoying this shit. I enjoy college basketball type of shit.
So let's turn it, because I coach high school now. I was coaching middle school. I won two middle school championships. I heard Savannah asked me to ask you, because we heard you talking to your son. Because, like, you was like, man, I can't. You said something where you was like, man, I had to be picking niggas up, dropping niggas off. Listen, the story of my life, bro. Yeah. The whole team type shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't ever get mad at coaches.
Sometimes you can't even focus on coaching sometimes, bro.
I try to embrace coaches because there's so much shit that go into that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I really know basketball. I know the game. Mm-hmm. And
but you can't.
I don't be trying to, and you got to be, as a parent, you have your self-awareness of your kid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't be knowing, like, my son ain't playing the game yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I had to, like, really explain to him. Because they playing up or he playing
up. Okay.
So I'm explaining to him what he needs to be doing while his ass sitting on the bench. Mm-hmm. And it's creating, like, hunger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then he went out there and played today. He played good and shit.
How he handled it? But he handled that type of conversation pretty good. Up and down.
You know, kids be emotional. Facts. They be embarrassed.
I'm just trying to make sure my kids ain't the only niggas that be on this type of time. Shit.
So I just be trying to break it down. What's going on? Like, nigga, this is the same shit I went through, though. You supposed to go through this.
But he growing though.
This build character.
You see his game.
Like, after he ain't get in the game and shit, that nigga like, man, I'm ready to go work out right now. Like, that's what that shit supposed to do to you.
Facts.
But no, I take my hats off the coaches, dog.
No, that shit hard too, cause I peeped. Y'all fucking with the schools, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Y'all definitely getting a lot of the teams is doing they in the warm-ups, you know what I'm saying? How did y'all get it? Is that because you played?
It's really be the nigga Cuddy played too. Mm-hmm. So he used to play with Draymond at Saginaw High. Mm. So That nigga loved basketball just as much. That nigga was JUCO All-American type shit.
So that was
back
the
in
first
day.
school that. Who was the first school?
No, the first school probably was East English Village.
Okay.
Back when the coach from Ferndale.
I was about to say,
there.
I remember seeing Ferndale,
That's how
Persian.
we was so locked in with Ferndale at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we was so locked in with
Oh,
Ferndale
because of the coach.
the relationship with my nigga Vic too. Shout out to Vic. He like Wealthy East. Shout out to LB too.
Okay.
So that's two people off our team who real intricate in what the fuck we be doing. But Vic was at East English Village with with Coach Wine. I don't even know Wine last name. But the coach, he coached at Ferndale now, so East English Village was our first team.
Okay.
When Dave DeJulius was there, remember Dave DeJulius ended up going to Michigan and shit. So we laced their whole team with it, boom. Then that shit was just contagious. And shout out my nigga John and Tree over at Persian. I think we got them together.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, nigga, Wealthy, we this shit
Yeah,
Detroit.
yeah, man.
Metro
This shit
Detroit,
Detroit,
whatever, Michigan,
nigga.
whatever,
You say
whatever.
you go see everybody in this
Yeah,
shit, man.
We don't give a fuck.
No, that's hard, bro. We got this strand up here.
Yeah, little strand. This a Cuddy move too.
You be on that, man. And you know what that is too, culture, man. Because like when we talk about stuff, me and my team, like you said, Jay, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Dame guy. So I think like Dame, you know, people don't like Birdman, but Birdman made a lot of shit happen.
But
Birdman made a lot of niggas
I try to
rich.
take something from
All them niggas, you hear me? I say with this podcast shit, I want to treat it like a label, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I took a year off for real to really sit back and learn how to. This shit is something crazy, bro.
See?
And it's tough to get into it, but I love it though. You know what I'm saying? I get to really hear niggas like real stories and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But how this shit going right now though?
It's going. It's just we want to be in everybody's face.
I know that's a tough game. Like when we growing up, you got Reggie's and you got Gann. It was like 2 names I could remember for real. Now you got all this type of
Then you
weed.
got the purple.
Purple
was
came
after-
through, came
after
out of
Gann.
nowhere.
Then it was Kush.
Kush came
Then
through.
it was Larry. It was Kim Dog. It was
I be hearing so many fucking packs now, bro. Like,
Nas Runts and Cookie and
man, Cookie going crazy. Bro.
what nigga smoking right now, bro? I low key stopped smoking. I ain't smoked all year.
I don't even remember the last time I
had
smoked.
quit. That shit was fucking with my anxiety.
I only smoke when I go out of town, for real, bro.
Yeah.
But
We got the weed, we got the music. I got Pretty Brea. She on board with us now. We pushing her. She real consistent.
mm-hmm.
You know,
She rap.
she rap. She the coldest in the city. I got the 2 coldest artists in the city to me. Like on that new wave tip.
Mm-hmm.
Like the next niggas up, I ain't fucking with them.
Flint going crazy too.
Flint
I'm
going-
surprised I ain't grabbed nobody from out there yet. Do you want more? Oh, that was my question that I did.
Right now,
Do
I
you
just
want?
wanna-
You just want them too.
Right now, I want to make them as big as possible. I want Jug Harden to be the biggest artist in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and I want Pretty Bread to be the biggest artist in the city. Then we build off that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I want to build my resume as a record executive. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I look at myself.
Mm-hmm.
I want to build my resume as a record executive, build my resume in the music industry. Because at the end of the day, this wealthy shit, wealthy clothing,
That's it.
that shit ain't got shit to do with this music. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I want to keep producing on that type of time. So,
Well, you learned a lot though dealing with the music, cause I know it's a lot.
man, learned a lot. It costs.
It costs.
I paid for the knowledge I got right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand why niggas be charging what they charge now.
Mm-hmm.
You know
For
what I'm
what
saying?
though? Exactly.
This period, like if a nigga want a feature, like I need that pay for it because I'm in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pay. It's business, it's not personal.
No, facts.
But I learned a lot though. I learned a lot definitely, and I feel like I like it. I love that shit. I got a passion for it.
We grew up so like you think about it, bro. Everybody either wanted to what hoop, rap,
Hoop or rap.
but I always wanted to be Dame in them though.
Yes, I always wanted.
I always wanted to be those niggas, bro.
Cause I ain't gonna say I'm shy or something like that. I just
I'm chilling.
I understand what my talent is, and I feel like my talent is just playing the background, organizing, being
But you know what, bro?
connecting the dots, putting people in the position that they need to be in, and providing a resource.
From what I got earlier, shout out to your moms. She's sitting you down, making you do that work. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like that is a big part of how, because I just know, I teach. You know what I'm saying? And that household is that's a big part of growing up, bro.
Nigga, I grew up with my mama and daddy, nigga.
Yeah.
Me and my daddy used to be scared of my mama, nigga. What the fuck? You ain't never heard that one.
Nigga
Like,
said
for real.
she laying the law
Like, my
down.
mama
on that
used to be
bitch.
around that bitch setting the presidents around that bitch, nigga. My daddy used to be like, hey, man, your mama ain't here, bro. You can go ahead and go outside till she get here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, nah,
That's
for
real.
real. She definitely made me into who I am, for real.
No, that's fire, bro. What's next, man? What's next? Jug Harder.
Jug just dropped a project, man. I feel like this might be his best project for sure. We got Young Scooter on there. We got Pretty Bray on there. We got GT, Baby Money, and YNJ.
Okay.
My favorite song out there probably Get the Blicky. And the song he got with GT is called Space.
Shout out to GT, man.
And the
GT
song he
be
got with
working
I
too,
like
man.
all that shit. I like the song with Bray. I like the song with Scooter. I like the song with YNJ. Yeah, he got a good ass project, bro. Like, and I really be in that bitch on
I was
some
just about to
Diddy
ask
shit.
you
Like,
that shit, yeah.
I'm about to start playing executive producer in the motherfucking credits for real. Because
Nah,
I really
facts.
be in there like, hey, this shit's, I ain't letting no bullshit out the studio. You know, lining the track listing up.
How you do with that?
Man, that
No.
nigga very receptive, bro.
Okay, he be chilling. Take
Like-
what you gotta say.
Yeah, he very receptive, bro.
That's stuff.
We came a long way. Like I feel like he came from nothing. Like he already knew how to make good music. He just needed a nigga to like
Push him, man. Yeah.
put him where he need to be. That's all I can say. Like, cause he gonna provide the music. He just needed.
And that's, bro, you know what be throwing me off sometimes, bro? Because it don't even seem, I could tell y'all got a solid team, bro. Like, when we talk about hooping, you say you can't win no championship without a team. Can't really run no type of businesses or do anything without a
Can't do
team.
shit without a team, bro. Them boys gone. Cause every nigga gone. You got your shooters, you got your facilitators, you got your defenders, you got your rebounder, you got your leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
Like everything is like a fucking well-oiled machine. Like every nigga gotta pitch in.
How do you get, what kind of motivation do you give people? Because like right now, I ain't gonna lie, with us, it's been a struggle. Because again, people don't, how do you get somebody to love what you build?
Man,
You get what I'm saying? Like, because I'm sure y'all done had somebody that's like, all right, this ain't working with us. You know what I'm saying?
we have plenty of people like that.
Yeah.
First of all, you gotta make niggas feel like they're a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like when you talk, you gotta say we. You know what I'm saying?
I learned that the hard way.
You gotta be very inclusive. You know, with your planning and like when you talk about the future, you got to involve those people in those ideas. Like, man, when we open up this location in here, nigga, I'm gonna have you go down there and run that whole location. That's gonna be your shit. You already, you know what I'm saying? They already under the tutelage of me. They know how to run shit. Cause I feel like I'm big on loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas who gonna fight for me, I'm gonna fight for them type shit. Like once they know that, and they gotta understand like shit gonna be tough sometimes. But
And
all
that-
you
that'd be
need
my
is that
only-
one break.
Man, that'd be my only thing, bro. Like, and again, that's why I said I feel like when we talk about the areas that we grew up in and stuff like that, we took L's, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can handle like today. Took a big ass L, bro. But like I said, I got my boy Crack here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We go have a better half of the day.
For sure.
I needed that. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, shit, you almost hit me up like, yo. But like I said, so we just got to pray on a lot of shit, bro. Keep moving, keep working. As a peer, bro, like I said, I feel like I'm proud of y'all, bro. I love seeing people from my city make real shit happen, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Anything else you want to say? Shout out. You want to shout anybody out? I gotta get Cuddy on the show too, bro.
Oh man,
We gotta get Jug going, bro.
yeah. Shout out to everybody, bro. I fuck with. Shout out to Cuddy. Shout out to LB. Shout out to Vic. Shout out to my mom, my dad. Shout out to Lil Cuz. Shout out to my son. Shout out to my nigga Shay. Shout out to CJ. Shout out to my old employees who done moved and we still locked in. Shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Dylan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jug. Shout out to Pretty Bread, bro.
We
I'm telling
on
you, she next, bro. Pretty Bread. I need a whole Pretty Bread segment, bro. She got the look. She dance.
Mm-hmm.
She write her own lyrics.
Oh shit! Listen, I'm right around the corner, bro.
She embraced. She ain't no.
I seen her.
Gangster.
She was in the video.
She ain't no gangster rapper. She
can make music.
She that. Jug that too.
No, whenever, bro. Shit, we pull up anytime. Like I said, bro, I invested in this shit, bro. We done bought all type of equipment, bro.
Nah, for sure, it's on. You gotta keep pushing too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
This shit begin. Well, I heard somebody just say some shit.
No, you broke ass niggas ain't never got a
If you
car.
lose motivation, just stay consistent.
Oh no, that's what I said. The team is a motherfucker, bro. As long as he pushing me and I'm pushing him, we go work, bro. And like I said, I got a new team we building. We on, bro.
For sure.
I just gotta make sure I be hitting niggas up for real. That'd be my problem.
No, for sure. You gotta just.
I was slipping at the light, we got current shirt.
Yeah, I'm locked in, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes it's like, yo, a nigga that you not, is like, we fuck with each other.
No, fact.
You like, nigga, shit, well, you got, I'll pull up to the store. Oh, yeah, it's really on. I don't even like to bullshit you.
That's a fact. We
But
pulling up.
sometimes shit you might have to. Hey, bro, I got a couple $100, bro. I want to come lock you in. You know
And
what
that's
I'm
what it said, yeah.
That's just a little slight investment
That's real.
to pump up your show.
No, we on. That's all I said. Listen, Revolt, you brought it up. I'm really pushing, bro. Like, I'm trying to get all the big niggas in this state. And I'm about to travel. A lot of people want me to travel, bro. So I think that's the move for me, too.
For real, bro.
Hey, man, Detroit legend, Detroit GOAT. We here, man. We at the Wealthy Store, man. Urban Kings and Queens Season 2. Shout out to the Forecast Podcast Network. Shout out to Super Duper Scope Pro. My nigga Crack behind 3 cameras set up today, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got heavy content we about to get going, bro. Shout out to Crack. Crack working with the prep now, man. He gonna be at all the high school games doing this shit, man. Yeah, y'all need footage for your son, man. He on that. He on that. You feel me? Mad Miles, we signing out. Young Slaps, what up, man? We got the game trucks going super crazy right now, man. Crack, put all the visuals for the trailer on there, and we out, man. We off the Jug Heart.
Money, I'm gonna need an escalator. 8-car garage, crib with the elevator. I need it. Peanut butter seats, Bentley with the angel in it. I just need my space. Check all blues, both pockets like I'm Seawalker. Went and bought 6 cars, a nigga used to be walking. That chick just put hoes in your head like a sea dog.
Niggas gotta start putting respect on GT shit too, bro.
Man, GT, one of my favorite.
GT be dropping some bangers, bro.
Man, GT from the East. Damn. East got it, bro.
Hey, look, going back to the verses.